Prince William's chat with Australia's outgoing High Commissioner to the United Kingdom might have provided a vital clue about the name of his new son. The younger brother to Prince George and Princess Charlotte is still without a name, 3 days after the Duchess of Cambridge gave birth to the three. "8 kilograms baby.Australia's High Commissioner to the United Kingdom, Alexander Downer, suggested to Prince William he should call the boy Alexander during an Anzac Day service at Westminster Abbey in London. "Have you thought about the name Alexander for him?" the former foreign minister asked. "Well, it's funny you should say that.It is a good name," he said. "Alexandra is the middle name of the baby boy's great-grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, and Alexander is also the middle name of the newborn's older brother Prince George." However, Prince William agreed the name Jerry was a strong name after Mr. Downer suggested his New Zealand counterpart, Sir Jerry Mateparae, would also like to see the baby named after him. The royal baby is yet to be named, although bookmakers are taking bets on Albert, Arthur, James, and Philip. The Duke of Cambridge joined his younger brother Prince Harry and his fiancée Meghan Markle at the Anzac Day service in London. Asked how the Duchess and the baby were, the Duke replied, "They're very well, thanks." He said they are in good form, luckily, and added, "Sleeping's going reasonably well so far, so he's behaving himself, which is good news." Kate's family, including proud grandparents Michael and Carole Middleton, her sister Pippa and brother James, have all pitched in to help and been to Kensington Palace to have a cuddle with the new arrival. Prince Charles, however, has been unable to see his new grandson as he was in Scotland on a private break when the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge's third child was born on Monday morning. A royal source said Charles, 69, was very keen to see his grandson but would have to work out a time with his family when he gets back from France. The prince did say, however, in an unexpected statement, that both he and baby's step-grandmother, the Duchess of Cornwall, were thrilled at the new arrival. "We are both so pleased at the news.It is a great joy to have another grandchild," he said. Over the years there have been reported family tensions, with Charles privately complaining of not seeing enough of his grandchildren, particularly compared to the Middletons. Both Prince George and Princess Charlotte are frequent visitors to Kate's family home, Bucklebury Manor, a haven of tranquility for the royal children, who can run around the 18-acre grounds without a care in the world and collect fresh eggs from the Middletons' chicken coop. According to sources, the Middletons are virtually retired from the day-to-day running of their successful business, Party Pieces, and therefore able to help out whenever needed. Charles, on the other hand, has huge official commitments, including almost 600 public engagements a year, as well as a growing number of official duties on behalf of the elderly Queen, and has to ask his diary team to schedule in time with his young grandchildren. but he does dote on the youngsters. Both George, 4, and Charlotte, who will turn 3 next week, have handmade wooden swings in the garden at Enmore, carved with their names, courtesy of their grandpapa, and there is sure to be a third joining them when William and Kate eventually decide on a name. Kate and William keep world waiting before they reveal new royal baby's name. Royalists and bookmakers alike have waited patiently since Monday to find out the name of Prince William and Kate Middleton's new arrival. More than 100,000 bets were placed across the UK betting industry on the baby name, with Arthur leading the way this morning as the bookmakers' favourite. But this afternoon bookies William Hill suspended betting after a major gamble saw the odds of Alexander tumble from 14-1 into even money in the space of an hour. Favourite at the start of the day, Arthur drifted from 5/2 to 11/4. The baby William and Kate's third child was born on Monday at 11. .01 and weighing 8.7 oz. Royals traditionally keep the public guessing before revealing their choice of name. William and Kate will want to share the name with the Queen and the rest of their family before making it public. Bookmakers reported a late flurry of bets on Albert, the name of Queen Victoria's beloved consort, and the actual first name of the Queen's father, George VI. Another favourite was Philip, a lasting tribute to the Prince of Cambridge's great-grandfather and the middle name of Charles and William. So what names are in the running? Here are some of the contenders. One of Charles's middle names, Arthur, is also one of William's middle names and was a middle name of the Queen's father, George VI. The legendary King Arthur was the mythical leader of the Knights of the Round Table, who supposedly lived in the 5th or 6th century. Once popular, the name fell out of fashion, but has had a revival in recent years. Former Prime Minister David Cameron has a son called Arthur. Queen Victoria used to insist that the name Albert was used as a middle name by her descendants, if not a first, in honor of her much-loved consort Prince Albert. By choosing Albert or Bertie for a boy, William and Kate would be honoring Queen Elizabeth II's father, George VI, who was actually Albert Frederick Arthur George, but always known to his family as Bertie. Shy, stammering Bertie was forced to become king when his brother Edward VIII abdicated, but won the nation's affection by standing firm in London during the Second World War. A lasting tribute to the Duke of Edinburgh could see a Prince of Cambridge called Philip. Both Charles and William have Philip as a middle name. The Duke, known for his dedication to duty and his acerbic wit, has been married to the Queen for more than 70 years and is the nation's longest-serving consort. A Prince Freddie of Cambridge would have a historical link to the first Duke of Cambridge. Prince Adolphus Frederick lived from 1774 to 1850 and was a son of George III. He was apparently very fond of interrupting church services by bellowing out, "By all means, if the priest said, let us pray." William may have chosen to pay tribute to his father, but perhaps as a middle name, as it may be considered too similar to Charlotte. James could have been chosen to signify Kate's affection for her brother, the baby's uncle, James Middleton. William already has a cousin, James, the Earl and Countess of Wessex's son, Viscount Severn. James is a Stuart name. James I, son of Mary, Queen of Scots, had been King of Scotland for 36 years as James VI when he became King of England in 1603. They could have chosen William as a middle name, but also perhaps Michael as a middle name out of respect for Kate's father. Kate's grandfather on her paternal side was called Peter, while on her maternal side, her grandfather was Ronald.